Okay. I think it is my problem. I need to get greener grapes. I remember back in the day when I used to stream, they used to be invisible. Now they look kind of yellow, but they're green. I miss the invisible grapes, is what I'm saying. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Give me just a second, you guys. Need to do a little copying of the pasting. Cobra, hello. How'd it go with the Orihime? Any luck? Angel, Quinn, Nelly, Nelly. Hi, Nelly. What's guys? What's going on, guys? You'll find that I won't be able to English today, apparently. All right. This is the official first ever shiny hunt stream. I've never actually done. I've been hunting for a shiny Riolu for many a moon now, to no avail. But this is actually the first time I ever shiny hunt on a stream. So you know, luck. It'll be streamer luck. You know how it is. All right. Streaming on a site that actually runs well. On a site that actually talking about YouTube. It takes me so much longer to set things up in this now. It used to be so much easier. Alright, I'm going to do two things first, and we just finished doing the first thing. The heck was that? Because I got 1,000 Ikakus from Step Ups. Which Ikaku? You saw Pokemon Sword and Shield and came? Sweet. Well, welcome. We're gonna be shiny hunting some Riolu. Just for, you know, a little bit of background. I've been trying to hunt this Riolu for many moons now. To the point where I have a lot of them. And I've gotten rid of quite a few. And it got to the point where eventually I wanted to make a box full of Riolus that only had amazing stats. I think that's this box, yeah. This box is full of only Riolus with amazing stats. They're not the only amazing Riolus I have. It's just I decided to do that when I got to box 27. But I have a lot. So if you need some Riolus, let me know. I have a ton of them. Some of them have like that one, 5 perfect IVs. So let me know. Did you see Quincy affiliation and Uri? I haven't taken a look at it, but I did see that they were adding it a few days ago. Do you want me to trade a shiny Lucario? I mean, if you have one, I could start shiny hunting my next thing. I got a. It's really weird. I also want to shiny my Milotic, which I'm gonna be working on. But that one's kind of tricky because of the way it evolves. But I ended up using my one and only Moonball to get a Milotic. So now I can get a shiny Milotic eventually in a Moonball. I'm very excited for that. Also, hopefully you guys don't mind the grape eating. I think I've hit my calories for the day. So I'm just eating grapes. I know they also have a lot of calories or whatever if you eat a lot. But the alternative was going to go get an ice cream. It was the ice cream is called Chocolate Extreme. So this seemed like the healthier option. Anyone know if the shiny Magikarp are still a thing going on, or is it done? You only have the one? It's okay, man. Sooner or later, I'll get one, hopefully. Been a few months. It's been a little bit since I've seen you around. Yeah, neither Quincy Ichigo nor Yuha have that affiliation, which is weird, and I don't like that. But who knows? Maybe it'll change in the future. Yeah, I had some tacos earlier today, and some chips and queso, and that hit my my calorie count for the day immediately. So maybe I'll have like a sandwich later, but hopefully I'll just be good with the grapes. He isn't pure Quincy, he's everything. It's true. It's going on until the 4th and 5th. Sweet! So what do you guys say we hunt some shiny Magikarps as well? Is it a body that's Martin? Yeah. You know, sometimes I decide to go in full body, but sometimes I decide I want to lose a few pounds and I go in without my body. Why was Alfie hidden from the chat? What's up with that? He vanished. Unhide user. There we go. Your friend is, oh, so I guess they're pretty common then. They must not be as uncommon as all that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not terribly concerned about trying to, I'm not terribly concerned about trying to get a shiny Magikarp, because I already have a shiny Gyarados in my Pokebank from Soul Silver, so I can just do that. Well, I don't know who hid you, but I unhid you, Alfie. It said you were hidden, but I unhid you. I don't know why it said you were hidden. I wouldn't do that. I have banned people from the channel before, but that's just because they show up and immediately, like, they show up with the intent of, oh, I'm just gonna spout nonsense or whatever, but you're good. I don't know what happened there. Oof, looks like I need to get some more eggs here. Let's see here. A flying head of Apocalypse playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's only less than 20 people watching. Yeah, people stick around for BBS. Not so much for Pokemon. There's still a good amount of people for Pokemon. But it does make reading chat a heck of a lot easier. Shiny Carp dens are 8%. Oh, wow. Let's do it then. Oh, I was like, what hit me? Gecko, you dare spout now nonsense? Alright, let me get a few more eggs for when these inevitably hatch. I have the egg charm. I've completed the Pokedex. Believe it or not, haven't beaten the game. I have not beaten the game's story. I refuse to fight Hop that one last time that you're supposed to fight him and that's the end of the story. No. I'm just not gonna do it. He's waiting for me in the forest, and I will never come for him. You got 2 shiny Magikarp in 20 minutes. Wow. Okay, that's really good then. Does the synchronize thing work with does the synchronize trick where you can sync whatever nature you want to whatever encounter, to the first encounter? Does that work on the dens or no? You're gonna restart your sword game, hobble around Score Bunny last time. I wanted to restart mine because I just wanted to play it again because it was fun, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of getting all the Pokemon again, or like getting getting all the Pokemon again and doing everything. So I'll probably just wait till the Pokemon Home comes out and just do it that way. Transfer everything and then do it. How's my day? Pretty good. I started work a little early. Finished a little early as well. Worked from home. Thought about getting some ice cream. Didn't. I can now, which is nice. What's in here? Not interested. Synchronize doesn't work. Ah, dang it. Curses! Alright, that's no problem. we'll just go look for the remaining dens. There's one over there, and then I have to make my way around because if there's a Milotic over there, I want to get it as well. I'll get all the Milotics. Yeah, Hop is banished to the forest. We're never going to see him again. He's dead to us. You came to inform you just about BBS for me today. You got Nimaya 10-10-10 tomorrow. Probably be able. Dang. Yeah, he's the one I need to get still, and I'm not done summoning. I have 400 and something orbs on my JP, and I have about 97 on global, but I'll get to that. Still don't know nothing about the game story because you haven't. Oh, you haven't watched anyone play it? Yeah, I mean, it's a Pokemon game. Don't stop hatching until you get a female shiny Riolu. Why female shiny Riolu? I'd be happy with the whatever shiny Riolu. He will literally never age in the forest. He'll be fine. He won't get hungry either. He won't get tired or sleepy. Did it rain? Yeah, it rained earlier today. That's one of the reasons I decided to work from home. Because I don't like driving the big city in the rain. Do you know about the raid resetting? I do, but I just can't be bothered to. Oh wait, really? You can create a new user? See, I figured you might be able to. I just never tried it. Eating ice cream. Dude, I've taken a picture with myself with ice cream in one hand and snow in the background. I don't discriminate weather when it comes to ice cream. Alias, hello. No, 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 no. Can you add me? Sure. I cannot remember how to add people. Is it... Oh yeah, I downloaded this as well. I haven't played it or started it, but I have it. Looks interesting. I also bought Breath of the Wild over the holiday weekend. So, and by holiday weekend, I mean Black Friday a month ago. So if you guys want me to play it on stream, I can. Sure. How do you do that? Is it this way? Is that the code you need? It's like a shiny male Gardevoir. You're just tempted to name it Young Thug. I have a shiny Gardevoir and a shiny the other one. I'm waiting to be able to trade him into the game and then give him away. You had to work in the rain. That was fun. Ah, that sucks, man. But yeah, send me a friend request. That was the thingy mabob. I don't remember where receive friend request. Is that where? Okay, so I don't have any. But that was the friend code. You dare attack me, bird? Cashing down for 2 games has not gotten my I was disappointed from not going to the streams from him. It happens, man. Sometimes it just happens. That was me during SS Hollybell and most other Hollybells. It just didn't happen. I didn't get Camp for Your World Hollybell, I think, till part 3. But what type of ice cream? Aw, dude, it's this ice cream called Chocolate Extreme. They basically whip up. They get they get like regular vanilla ice cream, and they squirt chocolate fudge in there, and all this is blending. And then they put some brownie pieces in there, and then they blend it, and then they put some like hard chocolate in there, and then blend that, and it's like the most amazing thing ever. But it's so much chocolate. It's a lot of sugar. It was the first thing I did New Year's. As soon as the clock struck midnight, I went to go grab my ice cream and start eating it. It was delicious. Well, that's not true. That's the second thing I did. The first thing I did is call my mom because it's her birthday on New Year's. And I am a good son. Where is... There we go. I'm beginning to run out of boxes. How many boxes will it let you have? Because I know once you reach your limit, they give you more, and that's what's been happening. But I have no idea how many I have to fill up. Way to spoil when you get a Holly Bell? I doubt anyone's gonna watch those. Summoning videos are only really good for like the first couple days. At that point, everybody either seen it or doesn't care. Which is fine. Yeah. Okay. That's the second thing I needed to do. Gardevoir. My Lodic only spawn in those two areas, so I don't care about the other areas. Alright, let's go look for these Carps and get some more Riolus. If anyone wants like a super strong Riolu, let me know. Surprised I'm not streaming on Twitch. I figured, you know, every now and then I'll stream this on the tubes. Are you shiny hunting as well? I haven't had a single luck shiny hunting in this game yet. I've shiny hunted. The only time I've ever shiny hunted is Pokemon Go and Let's Go, I guess. And the only time it's only ever worked out for me once in Let's Go, and that's I was shiny hunting for a Ponyta, and I found it on my third attempt or second attempt. I don't remember. So I guess you can't really call that a hunt. It was more of a shiny luck because it doesn't start chaining until 11. 32 is max? I'm gonna have to start deleting some stuff? Oof, that sucks. That's gonna take me. That sucks because it's gonna take me forever. If your birthday's on New Year's, you can literally go to Times Square and think of it as your birthday. Oh, that's true. I live in Austin, so I can literally have gone downtown and just been like, "Hey, it's a party." There was a lot of stuff to do. Yesterday, I went outside and walked around for about an hour, grabbed a bite to eat, and there were like party hats on the floor. There was a bunch of stuff like people just left on the floor. Some 2020 glasses. There's a 75% chance to get female. You get two males in a row. After how many eggs though? I don't know what the average amount of eggs to hatch to get a shiny is, but I'm pretty sure I'm well above it at this point. No chips, man. We got grapes. Though they look kind of weird in this because they're green. But I assure you, they are regular grapes. Is that a friend request? I mean, I'll accept it. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, there's 3. There we go. Yeah, I gotta play Breath of the Wild, and I got Horizon Zero Dawn as well. I also got... I'm... On my free time, I'm playing, Uncharted 4. And it turns out, this month, for PlayStation Plus, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 are free. So, I might just sit down and do a Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 playthrough. I haven't played them. I've played part of 3, but never... I didn't even get halfway. It was fun, I just didn't have time. That was like 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. Still need to complete the Pokédex for the Shiny Charm. You've never shiny encountered the water. See, I got one shiny in this game, but it wasn't via shiny hunt. It was via luck. I just got really lucky. In my thing. Hey, Sean! Happy New Year to you, man. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. You're too kind. You guys don't have to donate, but it's always appreciated when you do. I appreciate it, man. Happy New Year to you as well. Seedless grapes, dude, all the way. Ah, the Yoroichi. How I missed her. Oh, it's getting kind of warm in here. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Turn off the heater. Healthy boneless chickens. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to make some room in my boxes here, aren't I? I'm beginning to run out of stuff. Also, I don't know how to say that last name, so I'm sorry, Sean. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but thank you nonetheless. Guys, I've been like binge watching anime like crazy, right? But at the same time, there will be some where I'll get to like 12 episodes and then I'm like, alright, I'm done. Like, it's okay, but I can't invest the rest of the time in it. And there'll be sometimes where I'll watch like one and it's like, it's not for me. And I'll watch it to its entirety and I'm like, not for me. Sometimes I'll get to like episode 2 or 3 and I'm like, you know? New Year's Eve when I was streaming, somebody told me to watch Goblin Slayer. And I did that up until 11:30 p.m. I just binged the entire show. Good show. Solid show. I enjoyed it. Cobra, I bet that was happening. When it's top 10 characters 2019 BBS, I'll try to get that done this weekend. I was going to try to do it this week, but after work, my eyes are just tired. So I'll just do it in the weekend when I don't have to actually work. Because my job is basically staring at a computer all day, so I'd rather not, you know, come home and have to focus on that. And playing a game is a little different than doing work. Because doing work, I actually have to make like precision cuts and all these things, and when editing and stuff. And when it's video games, I can just sit down and just watch this stuff move. One thing I really don't like is how there isn't a shortcut to either deposit or withdraw. Dude, I love that. I would always go to move. Whenever I go in there, I just like move and then take care of my business there. I would never deposit and then withdraw. Moving them around is so tedious. I don't mind the moving them around. What I really mind is that there's no mass delete button. Mass release. Like, if I want to commit genocide against Riolu, the game should let me. I guess that's messed up, isn't it? Either way, if I just want to release a massive Riolu, I just want to do that, and it's not gonna let me. Like, it lets you in the other games, in Let's Go and Go. Curse Flames, hello. Do you mind just trading me Zamazenta and I'll trade him back and get his entry? Sure. Send the code. That's the shield one, right? Because I really don't remember the names of the legendaries. Binge anime so hard to finish Bleach. Dang. Well, yeah, sometimes for some of the longer ones, I decide to skip the filler as well. On Bleach, I eventually went back and watched the filler. No, on Bleach, on my first run through it, I watched the filler. And then every time I've seen it since, I've skipped it. Except for the Zanpakuto arc, I did go back and watch that. They removed it from Let's Go? Are you serious? They removed the whole mass release thing? I'm Italian, but in Italy, there isn't BBS YouTubers, so I watch. Hey, thanks, man. Be the first one. Be the first BBS YouTuber from Italy. I met one from Iran the other day. Again, anyone want a Riolu? Because I need to get rid of these guys. So from what I can tell, some people have gotten like 3,000 eggs, nothing. Or 3,000 eggs before they get the shiny. Others get it in like the first 100. Is there like a way to keep a tally? Is there like a website that keeps a tally for you? If I'm streaming, I can just like hit a button and it adds it by one. I've seen some people have a little counter, but I've only seen like screenshots or like little clips of it. So I don't know if they go in there manually and bump the counter up or whatever. I have no idea. 45.85. Let me connect to the internet first. You need a Riolu? I'll trade you a Riolu. I'll give you a good one. Let me just do this real quick. What was it? 45.85? 45.85. We'll just have to make sure it's you first. There is a website? Sweet. Do you know what it's called? Because, I mean, there's no way I can know how many I've hatched so far. Because I've deleted. I've released a few already. I haven't released a crazy amount, but I've removed like a box worth. A box or two worth of Riolus. Like I said, it wasn't a crazy amount, but it was enough toward, you know, it actually is a number. You take the entire stock if you had a Switch. Why no Twitch? I was connected to YouTube already because I have to manually switch the streams back and forth. And I figured, why not? You know. If you don't know, by the way, if you're on here and you're usually not. Anytime I stream anything other than BBS, it's usually on Twitch, including Pokemon. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, you know, consider it? Question mark. You have the most multi. You can. Yeah, sure. Send me an image on Discord. I'll take a look at your super special ultra multi. Yep, that's I have to commit Riolu genocide now because it's too many. It's officially too many. You gonna reset it? All right, man. Let me know. I searched it up and Shine Tracker showed up. It's a website with a hit a button. Let me see. It's a Chrome extension? What? How would I even set this up? Let me see here. Dang it, I really don't want to mess with the stream right now. I'll figure it out next time I do this. Also, who is... Oh, Alfie, is that you? I assume it is. But... just confirm that it's you and then I'll trade you the thing, Bob. God, I got a lot of work to do, don't I? Gotta get back to work. King Eisen, alright, man. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, excellent. Yeah, I'll have to investigate how the shiny website looks. It's probably best I don't start it now because of all the Riolu I already have. That's a big grape. It's a big... Oh, it's finally almost invisible. Almost. Those were the days. That's a big grape. It's not a living dex. It's not a completed living dex, but that's what I was going for. That's what I eventually plan on going for. But I need Charles here to help me. And I haven't seen him in weeks. I think he's dead. I haven't heard from him in a while. Just kidding, no. he's back home still. Yeah, let's teach you Shadow Claw, because we're about to send you back, so. Let's get rid of... Hex. You're an attacker anyway. Yes. Let's do that. The shirt? What, is it an exclusive? The shirt? Yeah, the shirt is a channel exclusive. Look, I'm tugging on nothing. How is this possible? Tosh! Hello, man. What's up? You have a Switch now? What's your friend code? I'll put it up on the thing in a bit. Delicious. Yeah, no problem, man. Oops. Here's the friend code. That's it right there. Yeah, there will be some of the help that I need for the living deck. There'll be two troublesome ones. Type Null and the Sword Legendary. Those are the only ones that I can see myself actually having a problem with. Let me see if I can... Okay. Am I not connected to the internet anymore? How dare it. You now have Tech Shinji 5 out of 5. Dude, Tech Shinji is great for autoing. Still no Oetsu? I'm gonna be trying to get Oetsu as well. But if you catch shinies, you might be able to trade them for in the Pokemon Discord. I do have a shiny Cobra, but or I guess an Anaconda now, but I don't think I would ever trade that. How do I bike again? Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, thanks, Tosh. Here, let me actually copy that so I can paste it whenever. There we go. You traded your shiny Michino for Zama? I don't know that I could ever trade my shinies. I love the shinies. I'll trade them for like when I do the giveaway, because I do want to eventually give away the ones I get from Pokemon Go. Because I have a lot of shinies in there, some of which I can't exactly trade on here, but some of which I can. For example, I've got like 6 shiny Trapinch that I could give away. I have like 6 shiny Ralts as well. Shiny... there must be a few more. But I'll get to those eventually. Whenever Pokemon Home comes out, which should be early this year. We'll have to see when. That multi-discussing said thing is... you going for Orihime? I haven't gotten to see it yet. Did you just put it in the summon part of the Discord, or? Give me egg. Maybe it's because I'm allergic to egg. Maybe that's why I can't get a single shiny thing. I think I'm getting about 2,000 orbs for Orihime in the Soul Banner. Dude, best of luck. I want you to have her already. Like it's nerve-wracking. How many of the total banner do you have, Cobra? Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting. I always forget. It's really weird, even though mods are right there. I always forget to make people mods. Actually extremely common in this game because how done resetting works. That's true, but not like a cheap way, because you like go in there and then you have to hit A and then start at the same time, right? And then if it is, or A and then save, and then you can go back and check every single time, every single day, I guess, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how it works. All I know is that I can't be bothered. Paula, hello. The 3 legendaries are way more valuable. 3 legendaries for this. More than half, I see. I have exactly half, I think, on JP. Is no one gonna have to talk about how KF just shoved 300 tickets in our faces? Not only that, but they have that event, the Jinta event. They have the chance to give you 25 tickets every day. I think every single, out of 2 accounts that I've done it every single, or tried to do it every single day, I've gotten tickets every single time except for once that I got 2 gold tickets and another time that I got 100 potions. Oh, and today, my step-ups for the free one for day was on both my JP and my global. I got the exact same character, white, Cacao Society white. And then on one of them, I also got OG Swimsuit Soifon, which was a dupe. But still, the Cacao was new on both, so that's nice. You're gonna do one single and get Orihime? I'm honestly surprised of how many times you've commented on her. I'm actually surprised you... Communication was interrupted. I'm actually surprised you didn't summon for her. I'm Spooky Martin today. Shiny Riolu's beautiful. That's the goal, man. He just refuses. Ah, man. When did this happen? I guess I forgot to do the thing. Alright, I'm gonna have to make some room. Oh, wait. Hey, look, room. Isn't that convenient? Hello, new Riolu box. How many eggs does it take with this thing? Funny, that's what you're doing too. You also going for the Riolu? The Flying Martin head returns. I've got 2 green shirts, so anytime I'm feeling a little, you know, bodiless. Though I like the Legend of Zelda one, because on this one, you can still see the white letters that say Key West. And then on the other one, it's green, but it has the Triforce, and I'd much rather have the Triforce than Key West. You got Kakao Byakuya and Christmas Rukia, or Riruka. Both good. That Byakuya is great. How many shiny Pokemon do you have? On this one, I've just gotten the shiny Anaconda. Oh. You ever just like get hit with tired? I think it's the grapes. Oh well. What is Vinland Saga? Is that another anime I have to check out? I'm running out of things. I'm in the mood to watch something like fantasy related. So I've been watching a ton of those. think the best thing I've seen so far is still Shield Hero from the ones I've been watching. I can't figure out what else I want to do. But you know, I'm looking. I started watching another one, Infinite Stratus or whatever, but it's not really. I'm not enjoying it as much as I wish I would enjoy. But it's hard to find. It's hard to find something as fantasy but also comedic as Devil's a Part-Timer or the Cautious Hero. Cautious Hero was also very funny. I started watching Isekai Quartet, and then I realized I haven't seen 2 of those shows, so I need a... I stopped watching up around episode 5, and I'm like, I need to watch the other ones. But I can't find them anywhere. Go watch The Witcher? I want to play it first. It's a good anime, it's action-adventure. Go for an action-adventure. I also started rewatching Full Metal Alchemist, but I'm watching that slowly. Because, like, the first few episodes, I've seen them so many times because of Brotherhood and Regular. So I don't like watching the first few because I know what happens. And it's like, especially when it comes to when Nina and the dog use polymerization. I don't like watching that episode. Bleach? What is that? ReZero? Where can I find that? That's the one with that guy who every time he dies he relives stuff, right? I want to watch that. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it. That and the one with the guy who dies and gets reincarnated into a little girl who's like a commander in the military or whatever. I want to watch that as well, but I can't find either of those. Yeah, man, I'm see-through. Thanks, man. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, it went really well. It went really well, but I'm still missing Oetsu, the one I wanted the most. Tip of the iceberg like Naruto in the beginning anime. Even Berserk was pretty mainstream. Well, yeah, but things are mainstream for a reason, you know? It's like Endgame. Endgame is pretty mainstream, but there's a reason it's mainstream. But where can I find... Are they available in Crunchyroll? Because I have Funimation, but... I've reached, like... Out of everything on there, I've reached about the limit of what I want to see. Right now, anyway. Konosuba, No Game No Life. Problem Children are coming from another world. I've seen the first 2. Well, I've seen the first season of Konosuba. It was really good. No Game No Life I've also seen, but I want to rewatch again because it was really good. And the other one, I don't know where that is. I need to find it. Witcher 3 is still your favorite open world game, even better. What is BOTW? Because I do have Witcher 3 and I want to play it. Saga of Tanya the Evil. Yes, that one. Where can I find that? I'm gonna save now. Tanya the Evil. Yeah, that one looks pretty funny. Let's see here. Again, if anyone wants a Riolu, I have quite a few. Some of them like this one with 5 out of 6 perfect stats. Also, turns out the only perfect... Okay, I'm a little bit annoyed. Alright, here's why. Here's why. Because in my entire Pokemon career... that I know of, I've only caught 2 perfect Pokemon. Absolutely perfect. The first was in Pokemon Go, where the only perfect Pokemon I have, 100% IV Pokemon I have, was a Caterpie. That eventually evolved into a Butterfree. Now, I get to this game, catch Pokemon, catch Pokemon, catch Pokemon. Oh, I finally got a perfect, all IVs are perfect Pokemon. Guess what it was? A Butterfree. So I don't know what it is with me and Butterfree, but it's beginning to annoy. I do have one other perfect one. Somebody traded me a perfect starter. I think it was Scorbunny. But I didn't catch it. That was traded. One Piece, I just can't get behind what's his name's voice. Watch 9 anime? What is that? Is that a show? Watch it on Master Anime, Kiss Anime. I have used Kiss Anime before. I do enjoy Kiss Anime. Posted a video getting 500 orbs. Got all the characters from round 3. Oh wow! Still, all the characters from round 3 is still pretty good. It took me forever to finally get that Ichigo. I need to make a list of good anime. Because they appeal to the lowest common denominator. There's some of them that are mainstream that I just can't, you know. And there's some that are mainstream that are good, but you have to get through a whole bunch of garbage for it to get good. And even if it's not garbage, it just takes forever. Like their dialogue and everything takes forever. Like if you ever... like growing up, I grew up watching like Naruto, right? And then eventually I stopped because it took too long to get to where they needed to be. And then eventually I just read it all. I just finished reading and I was like, screw the show, it's taking too long, I'll just read it. And then, but then my sister started watching it. And then I sat down for a few episodes. It just takes forever to just get to the point. Especially when it begins. Near the end it was fine, but near the beginning of Shippuden, like there was an entire episode, right? I think the episode's title was either 1 or 3, but it was like 1 minute between life and death. The entire episode took place over the course of 1 minute, and it was just them inner monologuing and trying to figure something out, and it was just 1 minute went by in the world, and that was the whole episode. It was either 1 minute or 3 minutes. But either way. Of course, it was near the beginning, so it was probably, oh, we'll see how they had to do it that way to kind of get ratings so they can actually put some money into actual animation and story and stuff like that, but, you know. But it's Grand Blue? What is Grand Blue? A perfect IV Pokemon are 1 in 32 to the 6. That's true. Yeah, but you can kind of manipulate it a little bit, you know? Plus, it was a raid Butterfree, so those are a higher chance. That 9 anime? So which is better, 9 anime or Kiss anime? Did I ever start Dragalia? I did start Dragalia, but I don't know, I couldn't get into it. It's weird, I couldn't get into it, and I think the main reason I couldn't is because it was vertical. I'm very picky when it comes to phone games. I shouldn't like the Bleach game because I hate my buttons being on my screen. But it's like my favorite game, so it worked out. Tails, no worries, man. Have a grape. You'll feel better. My favorite anime. Well, it's got to go to Bleach, right? Naruto and Boruto full filler. Yeah, just read those. You're way better off just reading them. Like the fight scenes are good, especially near the end. But it's just so much filler. I need to get rid of the Riolu. Kiss anime instead of 9 anime. I also need a good ad blocker. Like, I don't block ads from YouTube and Twitch because obvious reasons. But I don't, and really ads don't bother me. Even on Hulu, ads don't bother me. What bothers me is that when I click to play something, it'll open up a separate tab or two and then like try to make me download a game that I don't care. Just I don't like my tabs opening. That's really the only reason I like ad blocker. I just can't deal with tabs opening. Scryed is basically what if the Full Brink arc was an anime. That sounds interesting enough. People just using items that morph. And an anime is amazing quality. I'll have to check it out then. Because doesn't Kiss Anime like change the .net, .org, .whatever every so often? Did I watch Rise of Skywalker? No, I haven't seen the first 8, so I figured starting at number 9 is probably not a good idea. I heard Skywalker Rose though. I was gonna say he, but I have no idea whether this Skywalker is a guy or girl. No clue. Black Clover. I started watching that and it was good, but I couldn't deal with Asta's constant screaming, so I stopped. Though there are like episode 113 now or something like that I saw, so I might pick it back up. Kimetsu no Yaibai, aka Demon Slayer. Charles and I are watching that. So I have started that, and it is good, but I can't watch it without him here, otherwise he'll get mad. That said, I watch so many other shows that he asked me not to. Grand Blue, it's the second time I hear that. My Hero Academia, I have seen. I'm waiting for more than the stock up because it's good. Made in Abyss. What is that about? And I have seen the Fate. I've seen the first 2 of the Fate series. It's good. It's just depressing. My Hero is good. I like My Hero. On everything because everything thinking they need to make money off of playing a video game. The nerve of us, right? Am I gonna summon on 1000 Year Blood War again? Yes, I am. I'm probably gonna do some Kaimon tomorrow and summon the day after. Only your hand and head are visible? Yeah. So are my legs. But you've got to be subbed for a minimum 3 years to see those. Just kidding. Because anime also tries to download. Yeah, that's why I want a good like pop-up blocker or whatever. Star Wars started in episode 4. That's true. So let me ask you a question then, you Star Wars people, because like I said, I've never seen it. So, did Star Wars? It started at episode 4. It was like 4, 5, and 6, right? And then like 30 years later, they did 1, 2, and 3, and everybody hated it, or something. I don't know. Were the stories of 1, 2, and 3 already written? Like, was it a book or something? And then they just started with number 4 when they made the movies? Or how did that work? It's not a good idea to watch the movie, especially if you've seen all 8. I heard a lot of people didn't like it, but then I've also seen a lot of people that did like it. So, honestly, I haven't seen any of them, like I said. But I think there's a very good chance that if I watched it after watching the first 8, I would enjoy it. I tend to like movies that people are critical about. Like, not really critical, is not the right word. Like, the movies that people are, like, very on the fence, either they like or dislike, I tend to like. Like, a lot of people hated the Ghostbusters remake with the females. I thought it was fine. I haven't seen the original, which is probably why I think it was fine. But I liked it. Kristen Wiig is one of my favorite female comedians. So I thought it was fine. There were some problems I had with it. Like, there were some scenes that I'm like, okay, they're very clearly acting like they're in a movie instead of actually acting. But other than that, I thought it was fine. That said, I do want to watch the original Ghostbusters because it does. Everybody seems to like it, and then there's a sequel coming out, so I'll probably watch that sometime soon. Fate is long and complicated, but it's a good plot and fight scenes. I do agree on that. I've seen the first 2 series, like I said, and then Blazing Azure Crow, I think, is doing the same people who did Bleach Abridged are doing Fate Abridged, and they are very good at writing with the Abridged series. There's 2, like Little Karibo did it first, but he was focused mostly on comedy. Then it was Team 4 Star. Of course, other people did it next, but the next big one they hit was Team 4 Star. And they were probably the most popular just because everybody loved Dragon Ball Z, and that was the most popular. Then the people who do Bleach Abridged and the people who do Sword Art Online Abridged are like master writers, in my opinion. For Bleach, it takes a little bit longer, but it's to the point where some of their episodes are like as long as the actual episode. Or, you know, significantly longer. Not longer, but like significant length. But they have like, I think all of their Fate Abridged episodes are like 20 minutes long. And for Sword Art, no! I accidentally give it back! That better not have been the shiny one. For some of the Sword Art Online ones, Sword Art Online Abridged, their abridged episodes are longer than the actual episode. Like, there's an episode that's like 29 minutes long. It's crazy. And Sword Art Online Abridged is better than Sword Art Online. Like, significantly. The Abyss, a gaping chasm stretching into the depths of the earth, filling mysterious creatures and relics from a time long past. Ooh, intriguing. Is it on Funimation? Or Hulu? Or Netflix? That's what I have right now. Because it was the only movie with a complete story and proper ending. Oh, I see. That's smart. I'm a casual fan of Star Wars fandom. It's like the worst fandom ever. Star Wars fandom gets a little, you know, it's a little intense. From what I've seen, from an outsider's perspective looking in. The versions of episodes 7, 8, 9 is different from what was originally planned. Didn't somebody, like, take episodes 1, 2, and 3 and recut them in, like, in a good way? Like, I heard about how somebody took, like, episodes 1, 2, and 3, edited them into, like, a 3-hour-long movie or something, but made those 3 movies into one actually good movie. They took out all the stuff that people didn't like or wasn't necessary from the 3 parts and just left the good parts. And apparently that was a really good movie, and people liked that a lot more than the actual movie. Well, the actual trilogy. The Promise of Neverland. I have been meaning to watch that as well. I can't get over the fact that I might have accidentally given that that lady an egg that was shiny. I mean, odds are I didn't, because not a single shiny in sight after all this. But ooh, I have more eggs here. Neat. But I can't get over it. I don't like it. I don't like that I did that. That could have been it. The one that got away. Hellsing Ultimate. There's some stuff that I refuse to watch just because it's older, and I just don't like the animation style. You say they're good at abridging when the Digimon Tri movies abridged are only 10 minutes shorter than the original movies. See, I think I only watched it. Did they finish all the movies from the Digimon Tri thing? Oh, they're still not done. But the manga didn't continue very well. Oh, that sucks. I hate it when something has promise and then they're like, oh, we're doing it, and then it just goes downhill. It's happened a few times and I just don't like that, because it's like, yes, it could have been so much better, and then Code Geass. What's that about? I keep seeing that everywhere as well. Anta no Uru. What is that about? Oh, it's a mecha. I don't know that I've seen any mecha anime that I enjoyed. I saw Darling in the Franxx, and then that was one of those, like I said, I do this from time to time. We'll get through, part way through an anime, and I'm like, alright, I'll just skip through the ending. Like, I watched the first 12 episodes of, like, Darling in the Franxx, and I'm like, okay, I'm interested, but not enough to keep watching, but enough to know the ending. So I just skipped to the last episode. Akito the Exiled, is that an older one? And then one time I tried to get my friend, this was like 4 years ago, I tried to get a friend of mine to watch, wow, that was immediate, to watch a show with me, and he didn't want to, because he didn't want to start it. He knew it was going to be good, because anytime I recommend something to him, he likes it, and he knows it, so he's like, I know it's going to be good, I just can't be bothered to start it. And then, and he wanted me to watch Madoka Magica, and I didn't want to watch it, because I'm like, it's just a bunch of little girls fighting, right? So I'm like, tell you what, I'll watch Madoka Magica with you if you watch this show with me. He's like, okay. We watched the entirety of Madoka Magica, and then we got to the ending, and I was like, what the heck is this? And he's like, yeah, that's how it ends. I'm like, why? He's like, it's to be continued. Who knows when they'll continue it? I'm like, why would you do this? Why would you make me watch this? This was awful. Needless to say, I didn't enjoy it. I did not like it. But then he watched the anime I showed him, and he thought it was good. Hey, Miguel, what's up? Attack on Titan is a great meat mecha. I guess you're right. Yeah, makes sense. I get the appeal of Madoka. I do. I get the appeal, and I get why people like it, but it's not for me. I'm very picky. Did you see Resurrection Ainz? I did not. It's the first I ever hear that. After the assassination of their mother, power in hand, Li Lauch starts his quest for revenge. I'm almost out of grapes, you guys. I'm gonna have to pee a lot in a few minutes. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but apparently we have a neighbor. And like once a day, I'm surprised Charles has never heard it since he stays home most of the day, and I've heard him a lot. I don't know if you guys heard that, but we have a neighbor that about once, sometimes twice a day, something happens, and he goes insane. He goes like berserk. The first time I ever heard it, he just like cursed up a storm outside. He's like, I hate it here. It's the worst place. And he shouts at the top of his lungs, right? And then yesterday I heard him again, the day before I heard him again. And right now when I stopped the thing, he was screaming. And I turned up the gain on this to see if you guys can hear it. But I doubt you could, because when I turned it all the way up, he was like, his rant was almost over. But he was screaming at a cat out there right now. He was like, get out of here, you stupid cat. Blah, blah, blah. He might do it again sometime between the stream, when the stream is over. I'll turn up the gain again, see if you guys can hear it. But the dude is insane. I have no idea who it is. I have no idea where he is. He's somewhere close by. I feel like he's not next door, because I feel like I'd be able to hear him a lot louder if he was next door. But he's either downstairs or he's upstairs. But he's definitely in this building. Because there's been many. He just goes on a rampage. He just hates the world. About once a day. Tosh said he heard it. But he just goes bonkers. I don't know why. But if he does it again, I'll turn it up. Hopefully you guys will be here. You think he's lonely? I don't know, man. If he was lonely, he wouldn't be yelling at that cat. But he just hates the world. I don't get it. If it happens again, I'll hit home and go back onto it. I have to be quiet when I turn up the gain on the mic, because then when the gain is up on the mic, you can hear like the air. It's really weird. I don't like it. Dude, if I have a cat, I'm gonna name it Yoru. Unfortunately, I am allergic to cats, so odds of that happening are slim to none. I'm allergic to some cats. There's some cats that I'm not allergic to. And I guess there's some... I can't remember what they're called. There's a certain breed of cats that people with allergies to cats aren't allergic to that type of cat. And I guess I know people with that kind of cat, I guess, because sometimes... Like, I'm not allergic to all cats. I'll go to my friend Francisco's house, and their cat's fine. Or used to be. I doubt they still have it anymore. But then I'll go over to my best friend's house, and he's got like 2 or 3 cats. And I can't. I can't be there for longer than 2 hours, because I begin to have breathing. Like, not difficulty breathing, because I can still breathe, but you can hear the difference in my breathing. I have wanted to watch Gintama. Isn't that like a comedy as well? Big fan of comedies. Maybe he saw a ghost or something? Then he's been seeing that ghost a couple times a day, every single day this week. Because this isn't the first time I hear him yell. Dude's got anger issues, like actual anger issues. Not even like the joke, like, oh, you know, like when a person rage quits in a game or whatever. He's legit angry, and I do not know why. I can go ghost. All I have to do is get closer, and then... Spooky. And then all I have to do is look down, and spooky is... I said look down! And then spooky is fixed. I freaking love how Krogunk walks. Psyche K is great. Oh, Grand Blue is a comedy. Okay, you've got me on that then. Psyche K is great. I'm very sad they didn't dub the second season. I still haven't seen the second season because they haven't dubbed it. Yeah, but there's a difference between having anger issues and then having gone to therapy for it, and another one that once or twice a day that you are outside and you're screaming at the top of your lungs. I'll turn it up next time it happens. The crazy neighbor needs a name. We need to come up with a name for this guy. Surely the manga the world was about to end. Wait, what? What's it called exactly? Get out of here, Riolu. You're not shiny. Do I like romance animes? If they're funny. If they're comedic, then yes. If they're just gonna be drama and then break each other's hearts and eventually end up okay, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I get nothing from that, you know? Mike is totally his name. grapes are finished. Prison School's best school comedy. I have seen covers for that show. We'll leave it at that. I should play Dragon Ball Legends. That's that one where you can create your own character. Is it? No, it's that. No, it's not. It's the gacha game. Problem Children Are Coming from Another World sounds like a comedy. I do want to watch that because it sounds like a comedy. Look at all the eggs. I need more Riolu spots. Alright. I have to make room for these eggs. Hold on. I've been watching, and by been watching, I mean I finished. Started and finished. The rest of the Bob's Burgers I hadn't seen. That show was freaking funny. Horace, hello. Or Joraz, I don't know how to say that. Oops. Do you think Can't Figure Your Own World characters will be back to BB? Oh yeah, they'll definitely come back. But there won't be double chance, at least for a while, if at all. Can you give some advice to dude, just don't give up. It took me well over a year of nonstop BBS stuff to get to 1,000 subs. And between 1,000 and 2,000 subs was like a week. No, it wasn't. It was like it was over a year to get to the first 1,000. Then a couple of days to get to 2, and then a week to get to 3 or something like that. It was crazy. But honestly, the most important thing when it comes to videos is thumbnail. And you can find some pretty easy to make thumbnail apps. I've made some of the thumbnails you guys have seen on my channel. Because there's been sometimes that I don't have time, or I'm not in my computer. I'll just make them on my phone. So you can make some pretty good thumbnails on your phone. And then the most important thing I say probably is audio quality. Not even the game's audio quality. I'm like, you talking audio quality is probably like, if a person's trying to do it, you don't want the game to overlap you, and you don't want to be like this. Tosh, message me on Discord. Do you have the PNGs for the characters? I gave them to Ryan. I can send them to you as well. A Pokemon bow and arrow. Dude, I don't know what they're gonna come up with next. I think they're gonna go back to minerals again. Galaxy and universe. One is significantly bigger than the others. I don't know. Family Guy is good, I guess, but like, Bob's Burgers is just like, it's just so good. You reached 1K after a year, 1,033 at the moment. It'll go. You'll see it snowball for a bit. After a while, it'll be kind of consistent, and then eventually it'll start to slow down. Is that guy yelling again? Okay, he's not. Thought I heard him for a little bit. Pokemon Dirt and Pokemon Sand. Can't wait. Can't wait for Pokemon Nunchuck and Pokemon Ninja Star. It's gonna be a great little adventure. I actually thought about making a series of videos of just, not a series, just like 1 or 2 videos. Like if you wanted to make BBS videos, just recommending and linking stuff that is free that will let you do it. The problem with that is I can totally do that with Android. If the minute somebody asks me what do I do if I have an iPhone, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. That said, I do have an iPhone in my drawer over there. Maybe I'll boot it up, start playing around with it, figure some stuff out on it, and then make that video after all. Do I plan on making content on any other gacha games besides BBS? I'm not done playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll probably go back on that, and I see that as a gacha game. And then the other Pokemon one was fun, but it took too long to update. And after dumping a bunch of gems on it and not getting a single rare character, I was like, nah, it kind of turned me off on it. Now I'm so far behind. I want there to be another really good one, but I just haven't found one. Like I said, I'm very picky. How many eggs in right now? Hundreds. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. I have several boxes full of Riolus, and I've already released some. No clue. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I didn't keep track of it from the beginning, and yeah, I didn't keep track of it from the beginning, and at this point, I'm too late. iPhone the best phone? I don't know, man. I don't know, because with Android you can get QApp, and QApp is great. Fate Grand Order game, Grand Summons. Yeah, what's the difference between Grand Order and the other Fate game? Because there's 2 Fate games, right? I don't know. The other thing is turn-based stuff. I can't deal with turn-based stuff. And there's a Fairy Tail game coming out on console and PC this year, early this year. And I realized it was going to be turn-based, and I was like, fuck! But after looking at gameplay, I'm like, okay, I might do some turn-based on this. Because I know the characters and I like the characters, so I might give it a shot. So, you know, initially I was definitely going to get it, and then I found that I was turn-based, and I was like, eh. And then I saw the gameplay, and I was like, okay, maybe. But, that said, let's go back shiny hunting on this turn-based game. Cynthia is out. I did notice that Cynthia is out, yeah. If you have the Chinese charm, then you should be able to get him from 100 to 500 eggs. I'm well past 500. And, no luck. At least I think I'm well past 100. I can tell you definitively... Hold up. Whoops. Whoops again. Each box, if I'm correct, holds 30, yes? Yes, each box holds 30. So let's see here. Let's do a little counting, shall we? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 7, 8. So I've got 8 boxes, 8.5 boxes. And then these. So, Alexa, 8 times 30.
8 times 30 is 240.
Okay, so let's say I've hatched roughly around 260 because I have released some. So still no luck. It feels like more. I thought I was well over past 500, and I have no idea exactly how many I've released. I think I've released 1 or 2 boxes worth. I have no idea. But needless to say, it's taking a bit. So can the Magikarp hatch out of any of these? Ah! Can the Magikarp be in any of these, or is it like a specific one only? Not even 300. Yeah, but I'm past 300 for sure. Because like I said, I've gotten rid of a few boxes already. Back when I thought the limited boxes was only like 16 or whatever they start you off with, I just got rid of a ton of Riolus because I thought that was a limit, and then eventually I was like, oh, it's not the limit. Grand Hammers is not turn-based. It's pretty generous with gems. Same as Azure Lane. One Piece is turn-based, but it's actually generous with gems and characters. But I haven't seen One Piece, so I'd be totally lost. Hey, there you go. I'll link you the, if you need them. If you don't need them, then I guess there's no need to link you. But I can link you the PNGs for the characters, which should help with thumbnails. I have a shiny charm. I finally got a shiny apple in 2,000 eggs, no lie. I don't want it to take that long. Did you ever watch Terraforma? It's an anime about people turning into animals, fighting what they believe. Wait, what? What kind of abilities? Alright, I'll send them to you after the stream then. Or I'll link it to you, I guess. Give me a shiny Riolu. There's only really 2 shinies I want right now. Well, there's more than 2 shinies. But, let's see. Priority shinies right now are Riolu, Phoebus, and the sword. I like the sword. It's got a good shiny. I'll move you over here. Move you over here. Move you over here. There we go. The JoJo Gacha game Diamond Records was originally had a gameplay similar to BBS, but after a few years they suddenly changed the game to turn-based to ruin the game and they shut down. Makes sense to me, honestly, because I did see that. I saw that game, like, right before it came out in Japan. Right? They had announced that it was going to come out in Japan. They showed the gameplay, and I was like, wow, this is BBS, but JoJo characters. I didn't care much for it because I didn't care for JoJo because I hadn't seen it. But I knew a friend of mine did, and he at that time, he just like was all about JoJo. And I told him about it, and he's like, oh, it's great. And I told him about the game, that it was like BBS, but that. And then I remember seeing that, but I had no idea they updated it and messed it up. You're 600 for a shiny bound sweet. I feel, is that a good shiny? Thank you for giving me these cup of instant noodles that you found on the ground. Not only are they terrible for you, but you found them on the ground. That said, I would like some. Where's the top 10? I'll do that this weekend. Top 10 of 2019. I'm really dreading it, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, those things take me a long time to make. And really, the editing is not that bad. Because editing them together only takes me about an hour and a half. And that's not that bad. Because I can just do that, I'm not kidding. The last several ones that I've edited together, I'll edit it while watching something, you know? It's recording the audio. That's what takes an eternity. Oh my gosh, that takes me so long. Like, you guys listen to about 10 minutes of me speaking. Like, the video is 14 minutes, but like 2 of those minutes are or 4 of the, whatever, however many of those minutes are the like the specials and stuff like that. But man, so much of that is like, you hear 10 minutes, but it takes me like 2.5 hours to actually get the audio. There's so many takes, so many screw-ups, so many things I get wrong. Or like, I'll say one thing and mean another thing. There's just been several times where I'm in the middle of editing something and I finish the edit, right? I'm about to hit export. I'm like, no, I should play this back and try to, I should play it back and make sure I don't have anything. And I'll say like a character's name wrong. Or I'll say Strong Attack 2 instead of Strong Attack 1. Or something like that, you know? And then I have to go back and then record. Like, there have been times when I only say, when I just replace like a word or two. I cut out the word and replace it with another one. It takes me a long time. Top 10 shiny Pokemon? Dude, I wouldn't dare do a top 10 on Pokemon. Are you kidding me? I'd set the world ablaze. lucky score bunny in 30x. Jeez. I've seen some people get super lucky with their shinies, like get him immediately. I'm not one of those people. I wish there was a way to skip the hatching animation. It would just make things so much faster. I just don't want to have to go in and delete all the Riolu. It takes so long. That said, the rewinds are a lot easier to make. I just haven't gotten around. Like, I want to sit down and record a bunch of them at once. But I need to get the gameplay from all at once. And since I'm doing it slightly different now, instead of doing the regular raid rewinds, I'm just going to do Inheritance Zone. Because that's a much easier way to, especially now, to grasp their abilities, especially since things are multiplied. So the Heineko one is the first one that instead of recording raid stuff, I actually recorded all of the gameplay in Inheritance Zone. Because then at that point you can see what is good with their killer, with the killer that they have, and against one that doesn't have the killer that they have. And so I'm going to be doing that for the rest of them. And then I need to do some of the resurrection rewinds as well. Oh, have a free box, have a free box. Oh my gosh, I have to go so far and I am out of free boxes. This is it. These are the last two spots that I have. And I guess whatever I can get out of that. Put them here. The problem with me is thumbnails like people usually have. Still example when you upload a thumbnail video and directly to because of the style and text. I have heard that I have a certain style with my thumbnails. There is a certain font in Photoshop that I like to use. There's like 3 fonts that I like to use in Photoshop. And I don't even know the names of them. I just know, oh, I like that one. Oh, that one looks good or whatever. But yeah, there's everyone. You're right. Everyone has a certain style. Like I know. I have the same way. I can always tell when Jay uploads something, or if it's like tours, or if it's spites. Oops. Don't do that. Keep it in the box. Jamber has like a pink highlight over hers. Bella has something else. Bella's are usually... It's a little bit different to describe hers, but everyone has their own little unique little style. Oh, there you go. It's weird that you don't like turn-based but play Pokemon. I know, man. I'm telling you, I'm picky. I also hate when my buttons are on my screen. Yeah, BBS. I'm pretty picky. I'm not proud of it. You know, I'm not proud of it, but it's what it is. You need a red Aroncard killer. Keep getting stuck with that. We have so many red hollow killers. It's ridiculous. If your reruns in your runs, you should mention that you set a bonus character for any epic raid. What? Chronicle quest. Any epic raid or Chronicle quest. Well, aren't those lists constantly changing though? Because the Chronicle quest will come out. That's a good idea. Yeah. I wish they would add a resurrection stuff in there as well. You need your own style. It'll come in time, you know? There are several red Aroncard killers. It's just lately we've been bombarded with red hollow killers. Sylveon. I don't know that I've seen Sylveon shiny. Halloween Demon Rukia and 1000 Year Blood War Renji. Yeah, but both of those are over a year old at this point. Like I said, there are Aroncard killers, or like the other Riruka. I think Christmas Riruka is an Aroncard killer as well. It's just lately, it's just all hollow killing red stuff. Featured characters. Gecko, I have noticed that. Gecko has his own unique style. If you wanna have yourself a little laugh, go take a look at his thumbnails. Once a character is a bonus for the raid and guild quest, it's gonna be the bonus for that epic raid and chronicle quest. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, once they resurrect the character, they don't add the character to the whatever the thing is that has the bonus stuff. I'm the #1 Zanpakuto creator needs a GIF. It definitely does. I can't wait till they add the thing. Subtitles, that's the word I was looking for. Too many red Hollow Killer and green Rancor killers? Yeah, I was really hoping Halliball would be a Soul Reaper killer, though I'm glad she wasn't a Hollow Killer. We just have too many Hollow Killers. Nell is either always Hollow Killer or a Rancor killer. Either she's never. I don't think she's ever had a Soul Reaper killer. What did you get from the free seasonal multi? Oh, today on both of my accounts I got Cacao Society White, and then on one of them I also got Swimsuit Soifon, but the original one. But it was a dupe. Anubia, hello. My problem is that I have too many speed Hollow Killers. I've got a decent amount of speed Hollow Killers. I am out of room. Alright. Let the purge begin, I suppose. Anyone need a Riolu before I destroy them all? So much maintenance. Box 27 stays where it is, because box 27 is full of amazing stat ones. It feels like a waste to get rid of the amazing stat ones, but there's just too many. I've got too many Riolu. Anyone need a character with a Riolu killer? Alright, what's the fastest way to do this? Get out of here, Riolu. God, this takes so long. If Pokemon Bank was a thing, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. How many Riolu do you have? Dude, I have no idea. I have no clue. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Let me see if there's any of these with, like... Oh, these two are. I don't want to get rid of the ones that have 5 out of 6. You never know when you might need them. For, like, trade. That said, I do have quite a few of those. So I doubt they'll ever actually come in handy. Alright. Can I trade you one? Sure. Set up a trade, and I'll join it and trade you. I'll give you a good one. Oh, this one's actually not bad. Hold up. This one's one of those. I have quite a few that have 5 out of 6 best stats. Oh my god. How do shiny hunters do this? It takes so long. I don't know how they do this. Can I turn off those conversation windows? What do you mean? Like, the black text that shows up right there? I don't think so. Right? Is that an option? Code 5736. Alright, let's do it then. Might have eaten too many grapes. There we go. Let me actually... Let's put these guys here. There we go. Whew! Gecko, have you had any luck with shiny stuff other than that slug, whatever it was? Shellos? It took you until that's Floki, Ultramoon. He had the ability Protein. Ooh, nice. Hidden ability one too. It's pretty good. I've got a few stuff with hidden ability in this. Well, or with hidden abilities, but isn't it like the way to get them through the raids and they're only like sometimes? Yeah, no, if there was a way to like mass select them and then just release them at once, that would be amazing. But sadly there's not. And there's no way to get rid of the text either. It's just stuck there. You think you can delete them multiple times? Like a bunch of them at once? I don't think you can, but I wish. Is that you? I need confirmation that it's you. I guess even if it's not, there's so many. I have so many 5 out of 6 that it doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh, this was good. We'll give you this one. You got a shiny double from an egg that I bred for your Pokédex. Oh, nice. So you weren't hunting for it. You just got it. It's pretty good. Oh, too many grapes. Oh, what? Oh, baby. Didn't even have to try for it. Sweet. Thanks. I hope it wasn't your only one. Well, even if we don't get the Riolu today, we're not shinyless. We got a carp. We got the golden fish. Thank you, man. We're not shinyless. Look at that. And all of its golden beauty. I'm gonna make it level 100 and then battle Charles with it. It's gonna be amazing. Yes. Oh, no, I don't want to trade Magikarp. Whoo, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It wasn't until just now that I realized the shiny stuff doesn't appear shiny in the box. Because the only shiny one I have is the Cobra, but it's too similar to its original to be able to tell. Thank you. Shiny Magikarp I found 5 minutes ago. I already got 7. Jeez. The egg will have stars out when hatching if it's shiny. Yeah, like it'll like sparkle, right? Twinkle. I'll keep you here. No, here. Here's good. I need to name some of these boxes. Gotta buy bubble tea. I still haven't had that. Heard it's good, and there's a place close by that sells it, but I haven't gone around to it. Oh, I just realized something. The year ended. That means I can try all these different things in Austin that I wasn't able to try before because I was limiting on what I can eat. That also means, though, that whatever I do, I have to like exercise a bunch because everything is high calorie, and I don't want to go back up to what I was. Stat descriptions instead of numbers. No. You can set up. You can find the. Like they still have numbers, like you see here. They still have the numbers, but you can check their IVs and then to see if they're the best or whatever. And that's what I have up. Stars will shoot out of the crack while hatching before they finish hatching. Oh, I did not know that. Maybe because I haven't hatched a single shiny thing. You spent like 1,000 orbs trying to get Orihime. You think you're done? Dude, I've been there. It's a struggle. Let it be shiny. I'm convinced that the one I let her keep was shiny. Nothing anyone say will ever make me think otherwise. Lando, hello. I did a thing once where I waited till one hatched and then I took the 5 remaining or the 4 remaining eggs and put them aside. Then I did the same thing and eventually I got like a whole box full of eggs that were 1 step away from hatching. You hope we don't get a New Year's Nemu? I don't think we'll get the New Year's summon. Because last time, the New Year's summon and the Step Up summon came out on the same day. It was... But the New Year's wasn't double chance, but the Step Ups was. But I don't think we'll get a New Year's summon this year, which is weird. Because for the longest time, they didn't have a new New Year's characters. And then finally last year they did, and then this year they're like... I mean, I guess there's a chance for mid-month, but I doubt it. You have to get rid of BBS because of phone storage. Gasp. Yeah, it's nice to be a part of the Bleach community. It's a nice little community. I do think eventually they'll remake the show, but I think it'll be quite some time. I need to start getting rid of these guys. Let the purge continue. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way to mass delete them. New Year's came out for mid-month? Nah. Did it? I hope not. Because Valentine's is coming. Have I played the new RPG? RPG of what? Yeah, that's why I found it really weird, because it was like it was the first seasonal in a long time that wasn't double chance, and it came out at the same time as Ichigo, and it was just really weird. I went for a multi on it and ended up getting Rukia, and then eventually I got Hanataro off for like a step ups later in the year, but yeah, I was surprised they did that. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe you're right, maybe they will do New Year's, but I doubt it. It'd be cool, because I love more seasonals, but at the same time, you know, the Valentine's is coming. And I don't think it's going to be Cacao Society. I think they're going to switch the theme. I think the Cacao thing was just 2 years, and they're probably going to move on to a different story. It's what I would do anyway, if I was a game developer. When I was a game developer... I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, they could still do a mid-month New Year. Give us a shiny Nemu from the manga. Speaking of shiny hunting. Made with KDAB exclusive. Oh, is it that other Bleach game that came out? Mobile 3D? I downloaded it. I haven't had too much time to play it though. You hope you pull Swimsuit Rangiku. I think after seeing the success they had with Rangiku last time, I think we're gonna start seeing more seasonal Rangikus. It's about time too, because they took so long for that. I am curious to see what the next Valentine's and White Day summons are gonna be though. Because like I said, I think they wrapped up the Cacao Society. Actually, I didn't read the... Yeah, we're keeping you. I didn't read the Cacao Society story for the White Day one. Did they leave off in like a cliffhanger, or did it leave off like it's supposed to? Because I know in the year before that, they had mentioned like there was references to like Byakuya and all that, or something like there was like references to other characters living in the world. So we knew that Cacao Society was gonna continue. I'll keep you as well. Getting close to Mind Kisuke Resurrection. That's true. Unfortunately, they can't give him another killer. I was really hoping they would start giving older characters better killers. When resurrected. After they gave Mugetsu Ichigo another killer. Like, they gave him 2 killers, and I was like, oh. Could this, you know, hopefully this will give them incentive to just, like, give some older characters. Like when they resurrect them, give them a second killer. Not all of them, but some of them. But it doesn't look like they'll be doing that. It'd be great if they did. They can take some older characters that everything's fine about them except their killer and just make them good. Like what's her name? The Blue Hollybell? Her moves actually have decent range. She's got decent multipliers, even though she doesn't have Frenzy, but she's a hybrid character. Her stats were decent at the time she came out, and she had Bombardment, but she had Captain Killer, and it made every single one of her Fracciones better than her. BBS account with 0 orbs. Yeah, I get pretty sad unless I'm able to do one multi. I'm not content with the amount of orbs that I have. You think you'll ever stream Nuzlocke, Sword and Shield? I would want to, yeah. But I'm gonna wait until after the bank comes out. Does Riolu have a hidden ability? I think most of them have a hidden ability. I think it does, but I don't remember what it is. Account reviews on BBS? No, because I'd have to use my tablet, and it doesn't have any battery right now. I think it was like at 23 when I streamed 4 days ago, or no, it wasn't 4 days ago. It was like 2 days ago. When I streamed 2 days ago, it was like at 4%? Not 4%, 23%? I haven't charged it since. It's just sitting there. So I think it's... Let me see, actually. Either way, I wouldn't be able to because it needs to keep up. But yeah, it's at 12%. It's been a good tablet. Significantly better than some of the other ones I've had. It's held up for a lot longer. But man, being able to stream from that takes forever to set up. Last time I got super lucky. But usually trying to connect that tablet to the computer takes me... Oh, go back. Takes me several minutes and several attempts. And then I have to restart the tablet. Sometimes I've had to restart my computer. Because it just does not want to connect. In fact, usually I have to restart the tablet. Very rarely do I have to restart the computer, but I have had to. I need to find an alternative to side sync. How do you, Tosh, how do you do your videos? What do you use exactly? Hatch! Hatch my eggs. You know what I need to buy? Chocolate chip waffles. How do people do this in one stream? How do they sit down for 8 hours and get a shiny? I don't understand. How do they have that kind of patience? Want to see Tosh face reveal? I remember when I first got a camera. It's still the camera I use now. It's the same camera. When I first got a camera, I didn't make a big deal of face reveal, but I made that joke that was like, "Oh, is this thing not on?" And then I was like, "There we go," and it's just the camera. But at work in the morning, we had to do these things called Scrum, where we sit down and everyone on the team gets on a call, on a video call, and we say what we did the previous day and what we plan on doing that day. And today, I did the Scrum on this desk with the green screen behind me, and sure enough, later that day, somebody put me in an island. Somebody put me hanging out in an island resort, and they just uploaded that randomly to our chat, which is like a Discord chat, but it's something called Slack. It's like Discord, but for work. And yeah, sure enough, they put that out. They just, since that was the green screen, they're just like, I'll just put him in an island. And I took that and made it my profile picture for the thing. After a month or 2 months of not having a profile picture, I was like, you know what? I'll take this. I'll do it. Guard break is so OP. Ah, dude, I bet. I really want to continue summoning. Regular Riolu. Alright. 380 orbs. With 5-star to max and get 6-star plus. Should you save for Ichibe? It's up to you. PvP is kind of interesting because they'll come out with like a killer, like Retsu. And while Retsu, it did take a lot longer than normal to dethrone her. Eventually she got dethroned. With Noitora, he was only on top for a little while. Now he's been dethroned. So PvP will constantly change, even though those characters are still good in it. I'd mostly focus on PvE, but that's just me. But it's up to you. Like, I'd much rather have Oetsu, because he will hold up. He's still good in PvP, but he will hold up in PvE, and he will be great for autoing. For a very long forever. Just gone 1 a.m. here, tired of needing to do this Riolu. You just see the Riolu? Dude, if you need to sleep, sleep. There's no guarantee we're gonna get this Riolu. In fact, are they hatched yet? No, they're not hatched yet. It better be worth. It better have decent stats too, because I spent a long time trying to get a decent Riolu to go with the Ditto that I have, because the Ditto I have is like 4 perfect IVs, and it's got a Destiny knot, and the Riolu has, whoa, I'm blurry. The Riolu, the Lucario has 5 perfect IVs, so they're guaranteed to usually be great. Sometimes I'll get a bad one, but usually they're great or amazing. I just hope whatever I get is good. If you have a Ditto from Japan, you should be more likely to pull a shiny. It's from like Spain or China or something like that. It's not. I'm doing the Masuda method. Whatever that method's name is, that's what I'm doing. But it's just, it's taken forever. Like, I think I've stacked everything in my favor. I've got 2 Pokemon from 2 different languages. I got the shiny charm. And I think that's all you can do. Walking vortexes are so fun. I agree. I'm glad they're giving them to more NAD characters than SP characters now. Ichibe because I keep thinking you're calling Ichigo Bay. But see, but that's not on me. That's on the creators. How many eggs are you up to right now? I haven't counted. I haven't counted because I've been at this for days. Well over 300 eggs at this point. Maybe 400 because I got rid of several Riolu a while ago. So I've done this. It's a long time. No dice. Got quite a few pretty good Riolu though. If anyone wants to buy one, selling them for -1 penny. You know what show I watched and I really want to watch again, but I want to watch it with somebody somebody who hasn't seen it? Erased. That's a good show. It's a good anime. Guys, let's talk about anime again. What? Wow. I want to watch something funny. But like I've seen most of the funny things that people suggested. Is there like a place I can look up what that have like certain stuff coming out next year or something? Because the year just started. When is the season of anime? What month do they come out more? Did you get the shiny charm after completing the dex? Yes. I've stacked that in my favor as well, but it doesn't seem to like me. You're 10 eggs away from 1k for shiny derpy or dreepy. Oof. That's hefty, man. Hope you have everything stacked in your favor. RNG at its finest. Yep. Yeah, Tosh, there's an item called a shiny charm that you can get after completing the Pokédex, which I have. And then that increases the chance of getting them by a lot. And then also, if you have a Pokemon, if the Pokemon you're breeding are from 2 different countries that speak 2 different languages, there's an increase as well. I think right now, what is the I'm like at 1 out of, there's like a 1 in 200 and some chance, 250 something chance I think, that it's shiny, but it's just so much. I haven't seen I've seen the first episode of Seraph of the End, and my sister absolutely loves that show and she insists I watch it, but I couldn't get into it. But I'm sure it's good, because my friend also tells me to watch it, but I just can't. I'm in the mood for something comedic. Have I seen Psyche K? It's pretty funny. I have. I've seen the first season because the other seasons weren't dubbed and I don't feel like reading. But man, Psyche K is funny. They end so quickly, which is a testament for a good show, is if it ends quickly. But it's so good. My anime list. Is that where they tell you what comes out? As a current breeding setup, you have a higher chance of getting a shiny than pulling a 5-star from premium tickets. 1 out of 500. Yeah, that sounds right. The problem is with the 5-star from the premiums, I can do times 10 multi, and it doesn't take forever. I can skip the animations. I don't have that luxury in this. I wish I can split since the eggs are supposed to hatch in the exact same thing. I wish I could split the screen to 6 different parts and have the animations going at once. You've played every Pokemon game. Pokemon games are fun. I played so many fan-made games. I want to play, at some point I want to go back and play Pokemon Glazed on stream. It's still one of the best ROMs ever. I also want to finish Insurgents, even though it's been forever. How do you feel about K-Lab doing the step-ups for on individual banners? Oh. Are they really doing that? I didn't know. I didn't notice. Are they really doing that? Are you for real? Did I miss this? Hold on, I gotta check. You're gonna take a quick nap before stream, for work. All right, man. Hold on, I gotta check on some info that I just got. So once you get this Riolu, you're gonna shiny hunt others. The plan is to try to get a Riolu, a Phoebus, and a sword. Whatever the sword one is named, I don't remember the sword name. Hold on, I'm gonna investigate here. Oh wow, they are! Cool! Step 5 guarantees. How many characters are they? And it's a step 5 as well. Hold on. Hold your stinking horses, lady. I won't be long. Okay, well, see, here's the problem. Oh wow, they have the manga characters in there as well. Dang. I was so used to the news not that's crazy. I guess people told me and I just didn't. I didn't see it. Like a fool. What the... Well, let's see what they have here. Hold on. I'm curious now. You've piqued my interest. Retsu Unahana, Byakuya of the Couched Keys. Don't care for that guy. Unfortunately, I'm still gonna try on this banner because that's not what I wanted to do. Because I have most if not all of the other characters in the other banners. Like in some way, I want to get Oetsu at least once. Let's see what's in Ichibe's corner. Aegislash, that's the one. What's the small one called? Hone Edge, right? And then it's Double Edge or something like that, and then it's something else. Individuals 5, step 5 is guaranteed. There's 5 characters in each pool. Step 1, step 2, discounted multis. And they're still 5%, even though they're... Whoops. Who has Ichibe? Let's see. I'm taking a look at that right now. Ugh. Okay, there's Yachiru, which was a terrible decision, by the way, putting Ichibe with Yachiru. Sajin, another bad decision. Not because Sajin is bad, but because Sajin and Yachiru both have Espada killers. And so does what's-his-name, so it's like the Espada killer banner. Ishin, the purple Ishin, which is good because everybody needs him. And Kugo, the character I have a billion of, so there's that. Whoops. God, there's so many eggs. Alright. Oh, there's another thing you can do to increase your chance, but I don't know if it increases your chance of hatching them as well. You can also... Like, if you're hunting for a common Pokemon, you can, like... go and fight them, right? And then the more you kill, the higher the chance you have of getting a shiny. Unfortunately, Riolu is kind of difficult to find in the wild. So I can't really do that. But for some of the other Pokemon, like if you want a shiny Zigzagoon, that's probably the better choice is to do that than to hatch them. That way you don't have them filling up your thing. You can just go on a killing spree of Zigzagoon. If I kill a ton of Riolu, like if I release mine in front of me and then use a Fire Blast to kill them all at once, right? Assuming that was possible, and it's not. But like if I was able to, like, let's say this little ice cream cone, right? If I kill like 500 of these guys, and then start hatching ice cream cones to try to get a shiny one, does that affect it as well, or does it only affect the shiny rate of encountering it in the wild? I might do the Oetsu one on that one then, since it's guaranteed. And I have to see. I think the only other one in Oetsu is. I know I saw what's in. I'll take a look at the other manga characters in there, but I know for a fact I saw Shunsui. I said that weird, didn't I? Shunsui. You're 2 and 5. You're gonna summon from when it drops. Ah. Okay, so it doesn't affect the hatch. I think I'll just hatch the ones that I have left and then call it a stream. Because it's taking too long. They are separate, okay. That's a shame. Guys, I still want that ice cream, but I had a ton of grapes. But I want that. I'll get that ice cream tomorrow after work. I'll be going to work tomorrow, probably. I'll enjoy the last of the good traffic Right now, traffic is like non-existent, which is amazing in this city. And then next week is gonna be just as bad as it always is. But gotta go to work next week. We got a new guy starting, and then I want to be there when the new people start. Shiny Vanillite when? When the world freezes over. Sad Martin hours. Yeah, but we did get a shiny Magikarp, so there's that. Plus, there's no, there's a chance we'll get a shiny off of one of these eggs. We're not done. We still have this and, like, several others. Give us our BBS top 10 list. Do you know how long it takes to make? I can start one right now, and you guys wouldn't get it until, like, 4 hours from now. If I started one right now, maybe a little longer. You probably wouldn't get it till midnight my time, and it's 7 p.m. Stay. I wonder if people with shiny hunt, oops. I'm complaining about not getting shinies, but at the same time, I can only imagine people who shiny hunted for years in the older games. They probably are like, they probably hate hearing people complain about shiny hunting in this game, 'cause it's a lot easier than it was. The key is not filling your box with Riolu, is to hatch a couple dozen without saving them and turning the game off without saving. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. That is a smarter way of doing it. Heck, I might do it this time. It's been a while since I've saved. I might just do that. Though, it saves automatically when you trade, right? So, I guess it doesn't matter at this point with the shiny Magikarp. Just did 3 singles and tried to get Ichibe. And how'd it go? Oh, and you got them. Nice. I still need to get Oetsu. I'm going to try for it. I want to take a look at his banner a little closer, though. I want to see what all's in there. Top 10 Yoruichi. Top 10 Yoruichis is coming. But there's some stuff that needs to be released first. People really like the top 10 Toshiro. So, I'll do the top 10 Soifun, top 10 Yoruichi, top 10 Ruki. I think I can do now as well. You could rule a small country with the Riolus. Just have everybody, like, just have them all punch everybody. Until one ghost Pokemon just destroys them all. You would never get a shiny because you would just keep getting the same eggs. Well, no. What the eggs, like, if you have 300 eggs, right? And then you hatch them. Like, if you have 300 eggs and you save the game and then you hatch them and none of them are shiny, and then you turn off the game, turn it back on, hatch those same 300 eggs, they will not be shiny. What he means is, don't receive the eggs, right? He means, like, start off with no eggs, do 3 hours of getting eggs, and then once they're not there, turn off, turn back on, and receive new eggs, because those are different eggs. If you already have the eggs, they're already destined to be the nature, the gender, and the everything that they, like, they're already destined to be that if you have them. But if you haven't received them, it doesn't work that way. I need one Oetsu. Shiny Zigzagoon is good. I'll give you that. It is good. I'm sure many people have made jokes with that lady and her eggs. I can only imagine the things that lady has seen over the years. I also like that the daycare no longer trains your Pokemon. They're just like, let's be real, nobody ever uses it for that. What was that? Oh. And training, like, getting a Pokemon to level 100 now is nothing. Like, I can sit here and get one of those Riolus to 100 in probably 20 seconds if I wanted to. No, because the moves and stuff. It take me about 2 minutes because I had to get rid of all the moves and stuff. Give me back my song, my jams, game. Oof. Yeah, there's certain shinies that you'll get like, oh, I got it in 100 or 200 eggs. And then there's other shinies that are like, oh, I got them in 1,200 eggs. This seems to be one of those. Let's see how far I can get before I hatch all the eggs. You only found one shiny, was an oddish. I have found in my entire Pokemon career, for the mainstream Pokemon games, or mainline Pokemon games, I should say mainstream, I have found 2 shinies. The first I killed, the second I captured. Excluding shiny Gyarados, because I don't count that, because that's a given. The first one was when I was a wee lad. I was like 10 and I found a shiny Tentacool and I killed it on accident. And then it was a shiny Cobra that I found on here. You got 3 dupes of Loopy. I still don't have that Loopy, oddly enough. You said, Gecko, you said that the egg hatching animation looks a little different, like it has stars of their shiny or something like that. And then a single step 5. Let me actually take a look at what's on Oetsu's thing here. Notices. On Oetsu's individual banner. Oh, wow, it is discounted. Neat. Alright. Bankai Kenny and Shunsui. And Toshiro, which I have, and Kaien, which I have. Eesh, it's not a good banner to summon on for me. Sure, Tosh, just send me the link on Discord, because I'm gonna be on my phone. I have a laptop for the remainder of the day, probably. Just gonna lay down and cry about my Riolus. But the odds for shiny Magikarp is like 6% or something like that, from what the chat's been saying. Significantly better than the other odds. It's like Pokemon Go levels, I think. Let's see here. Oh, I have more eggs here than I thought. Looks like we'll be here for a little bit longer than I initially thought. That appears to be all of them now. We are 1 egg away from being able to fill up this slot. That's fine. Ultimate Alliance. Oh, the Marvel game? Marvel Ultimate Alliance? It's weird. The only reason I haven't played that game is because of the camera angles. Like I said, I'm very picky when it comes to games. Run away! Just disappointed each bit. Yeah, me too. Me too. I would have rather he had an Oranko killer. What does Oetsu has a Soul Reaper killer, correct? Route 5. Is it possible we'll make it to the... What? Did we just leave this place? Or is it another... There's the other one. There's the other daycare center. I assume she gives you the egg, right? Yeah, she gives you the egg. And this is where you see that, where everyone catches their first, whatever that flying grass type is. Shiny incoming? I hope so, man. I've been here for a few hours now. The live video is frozen? Really? That's odd. Give me shiny. You didn't get anything from 1600? That's rough. I hope that's not me. Like, it's a shame too, because for some people, you know, they'll start a shiny hunt and they're like, oh, 200 eggs in. Oh, they got it. Yay. And then some other ones, they'll start one and it's what's happening here. And it's a shame because it'll kill, like, your want to shiny hunt for the rest of the stuff. I do the whole floating head so often, I just don't notice it when I do it anymore. Guys, I want some ice cream, but I don't want to drive over there. It's like just far enough away that it's really inconvenient to go get it. Shiny Psyduck in Pokemon Platinum reminding you of... Jeez! That sucks, man. I killed a shiny Tentacool in Pokemon Ruby. You live here now. Until I get rid of you permanently. And then there was that shiny Solrock that exploded on me on Pokemon Insurgents. And then there was a shiny, I don't know what its name was, because it was a fan-made one on Pokemon Uranium. I killed that too. That said, I haven't failed to catch a shiny yet in Pokemon Go, so there's that. Got your Dreepy and 40 eggs? Jeez, and your Sobble and 250. I am well above both of those at this point. I'm gonna just grab a paint bucket and cover Riolu. That might be the faster way to go about this, honestly. Start appearing as a floating head. All you would see is this. Is it worth 10-10-10 in 1000 Year Blood War Genryusai, 1000 Year Blood War Aizen? I would say Genryusai over Aizen, just because Aizen is good, but he already has a move that hits super hard if you want it to hit hard. Whereas Genryusai, you'd have to hit multiple times. That said, it's so easy to 10-10-10 stuff these days, just do both. Why not? Why not both? I have that meme at all times on my phone. There's like one picture that is a constant on... Two pictures that are constant on my phone. Every time I switch a phone, I have to go find these pictures and download them. One of them is that one of that little girl that looks like Dora the Explorer from that Taco Bell commercial, where they ask her if she wants hard shell tacos or soft shell tacos, and she's like, "Why not both?" And then they like lift her up like a hero. And then the other one is of Patrick doing this or whatever. I have that saved on my phone at all times. Because the amount of times I've said, "Why not both?" with that meme is a lot. And then the amount of times I've used that Patrick meme has also been too many to count. Do you prioritize on summoning favorite character or character you need? Favorite. If there's a character I need, which at this point is only ever in Senkaimon, I wait it out. I'm like, I guess I don't have this character. I'm just gonna have to wait it out, and until I get something that either till I get the character, or till I get something that's alternative to that. Yeah, I have heard that Draco Fish is really good. What is the move it knows? I don't actually know. I haven't 10 times 3 any character? Really? But it's so easy to do. I'm sure you have 1 or 2 Yoroichis. There's that Frenzy Yoroichi. I've 5 out of 5 Frenzy Gin. And I got like... I can't remember what it was that increased. I need to re-roll the thing to get increased attack, but... I need to do that with more Frenzy characters, because those are amazing links and easy to 555. Who do I like best in Bleach that isn't... Oh, dude, Kisuke, for sure. Kisuke's best. Best character. You're 550 old MBBS. $5K resources in your org. Dude, I still have a lot of resources to pull from as well. I didn't have to go through the whole story during the Camp for Your Own World Round 3, so I still have some orders from that, and then I have a lot of characters that I need to max out, and a lot more than I need to resurrect and max out. Five out of 5 Byakuya Frenzy with 500 SP slot. I have that one as well. I don't remember what his boost is though. But I think I have a 5 out of 5 Byakuya as well at this point. You managed to 5 out of 5 both Camp for Your Own World, Tokinata and Halibel. Dang, nice. I'm jealous of that Halibel. Sooner or later I will get that 5 out of 5 Halibel, but I'm just gonna wait till I have enough of those gems or whatever they're giving us now. Yeah, I wanted Tokinata as well, but my priority was Halibel. You know what would be great? If I got a shiny Riolu finally, and then every single Riolu that hatched from then on was also shiny. And it was just the game's way of messing with me. And it sucks too, because I know Riolu's gonna be... There's gonna be like a community day for Riolu as well, sooner or later. For Pokemon Go. And all of this will be for nothing. The good thing is that I might try for the sword next because, or the Axew. Shiny Axew is really good. But the good thing is that I already have Shiny Phoebus. Like, I'm gonna try to get one in this game, maybe for a little bit, maybe not after this. But I have Shiny Phoebus already. It's just in Pokemon Go. I have to transfer it. And it's not, it doesn't have the best IVs, and I doubt they'll transfer over. I wish you could pop a wheelie in this game like you could in the other games. Do an off-screen lucky single. I don't have that kind of luck. You have to be lucky to do a lucky single. I'm not. I hear Angry Man again. Though he's further away, so even if I turn up the game, you guys wouldn't be able to hear him. But I... Oh, he stopped. Okay. There we go. I killed Red Gyarados by accident. Raged so hard. Red Gyarados from Silver? You could just reset, right? Do I have even? Okay. Dracofish in the Raid, Choice Band, Adamant Strajock, and Wood Shot, Toxapex. Yeah, some of them are broken. Like, wasn't that one water spider with the bubble? Didn't it also have like a ridiculously high attack move when it first came out as well? And isn't Shuckle like the Pokemon that can deal the most damage if you do it, if you set everything up correctly? Yeah, I'll friend you on the Switch. Here's the Switch, the the number. God, getting a competitive Pokemon now is so easy. Because most of the raid stuff has like crazy EVs already. Has a high chance of being shiny, high chance of having a hidden ability. Dude, the Cerebi website is amazing. I hope that guy can live off of just Cerebi, like, donations or whatever. Because that guy's a hero. Grindable probably we can give an event now at 500,000. Yeah, maybe. I think you're right. I don't think it'll be grindable because it basically replaces getting dupes. At least not for a very long time. But I'm fine the way they're doing it. I have patience. I'll just save it for like special characters, like Can't For Your Own World or manga. You sent it? Excellent. It keeps doing that. It's very odd. I did not receive it. Maybe it takes a little bit to show up. I'm working poor Rotom to the bone, or to the ghost bone. Do ghosts have bones? Nah, it's okay, Andy. I hope I get a dupe XS Nemu or SS Nemu from these free multis. I got a dupe Christmas Nemu 2 days ago. The first step, the guarantee one, was a Christmas Nemu for me. Just give me... How do people do this? For their whole party? It's... Hold on. Is it connected even? There we go. I assume that's you? That's weird to see. I wish I could put all these Riolu in a cannon and then give Lucario, you know that new dragon Pokemon who has that missile launch move? I want to be able to give Lucario a rocket launcher that shoots only Riolus. Alright, last 4 of the stream. If it's not in here, I'll have to figure something out. Ride like the wind. Once again, while I'm still on stream, if you want to send a friend request for the Pokemons, that's it right there. Or for the just any Switch. That's it right there as well. There we go. Because the stream's gonna end, so I'd rather do that now. Fish's Run is a biting move. I guess so. Is it like a move only he can learn? Oops. I have bought 600 Magikarp. Let's go shiny one. Jeez. That's a lot of carp. I'm excited for the other remaining Squad Zero members. I have a feeling we're going to get to see the return of the Switch mechanic. Alright, you are garbage, Riolu. Get out of my face. Watch it be like a perfect stat, Riolu. That I have to then make into Lucario so that I can then have an even higher chance of getting a better stat one. Did he ever continue Burn the Witch? Because I know he said he was only going to do one off. I really hope it continues. Continues Burn the Witch. That was pretty good. Get away from me. He's a dead lad to me. They made you out to OP. They really did. Alright guys, I'm tired. I've had so many Riolus by myself coming out of my body. Because that's what the lady does to you. She puts the eggs in you and you physically hatch them. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm tired. As you can probably tell by the sound of my voice. I don't know when the next Pokemon stream will be. It may not be a shiny hunt. It may just be building a team. A solid team. Since apparently shinies are myths. Who knew? But yeah, we'll see what happens next. I might just do... I'm tempted to do... Some of you watched it, some of you didn't. That Halo Reach level that took me an embarrassing 3.5 hours. I'm tempted to do it again. Because I refuse to believe that it takes me 3.5 hours to complete that level. I refuse to believe it. I know I can do it faster. So I might just do that one again. But that'll be on Twitch if I do. But yeah, send a friend request if you'd like. If not, it's okay. I'm tired. I'm gonna rest up. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have a good night.